Okay, we are on page 48 of your textbook. This is actually page 47, but um, Amelia wants to make a model of the Great Pyramid of Giza. Her model will be in the shape of a square pyramid. Which of the nets shown can she use to make her model? How do you know? So this is the Great Pyramid of Giza. Okay, I think it might be called Giza. So we went here, and here's an aerial view of the Great Pyramid at Giza. Okay, and you can see the base is a square and it comes up to a point. It's a pyramid. Here are some other footage of it. You can see there's a sphinx outside of it as well. Okay, so that's what it looks like. So it says, let's go to here. Amelia wants to make a model of the Great Pyramid of Giza. Her model will be in the shape. What?
Giza.
Oh, I was informed it is Giza. Her model will be in the shape of a square pyramid. Which of the nets shown can she use to make her model? How do you know? So the base is what? You look at the name of the shape to find the base, and the base is what? A square. And then it's a pyramid, which means it comes up to a point. Okay, and you could even kind of, if you wanted to, you could even kind of maybe sketch the shape. Okay. Okay. Put it right here. So that's what it would look like. Okay. And as you can see, it has 4 triangular faces up to a point and a square base. Okay. So let's look at this one. This has a square base, but when you fold up the triangles, where are these flappy squares going to go? All the faces of a pyramid are triangles. Here you have a square, and when you fold these up, these two will meet, and then this will fold over, this will fold over, and then this would meet up with this. So that looks like it's right. Let's look at this one. Well, the base is a square. This does not have any squares in it. So this could not be it. Okay? So B would have to be it. Okay? Now they say you could make a table. And like I said, if you're looking at this, okay, and you see that it's a square pyramid, and so we have this face right here. We have this face right here. That's 2 faces. Then in back you have another face. That's 3. And then one that you can't see is 4. Okay? So 4 triangles and 1 square. Okay? Now, these were the other nets, and none of them fit except for net B. Now, I usually don't do a table. I kind of analyze it and organize the information just without a table, but certainly a table would help. I've just never used one before. Okay. We already did this first one. We already did this one. So number 3. The nets at the right each have 1 square and 4 identical triangles. A student says that both nets can be used to form a pyramid. Do you agree? Well, this one, of course, would each fold up into the middle at the top, like the aerial view that I showed you. Okay? But so this one definitely would work. Okay? Now, this one here, once you fold these two up, like these two where they meet, so once you fold these two up and these meet, these are kind of just flappy things that have nowhere to go. But I mean, you certainly can make a pyramid with two of them together because, as you saw in the beginning, where, I mean, this one did have them together, but instead of having them over here like this, they're over here. So you can't have them there. Okay? So that was the problem. It's not the problem that they're connected, it's the positioning that is the problem. So on this one here, this one would not work, but this one would. Okay. What must be true about the shapes in a net for a three-dimensional figure? Well, when they fold up, they have to form the figure. Okay. Think about all the models and strategies that you have discussed today. Describe how one of them helped you better understand nets. Okay? Each line segment in the net shown is labeled with a letter. The net will be cut out and folded to form a triangular pyramid. Okay, so a triangular pyramid. This tells you the name of the base. So what is the base? Right, a triangle. And they all come up to form an apex. Okay, so which line segment will match up with segment A to form the edge of the pyramid? Show your work. So here's line A. Which one of these segments will match up? Well, when you fold it up, B is going to match up with C, and then F is going to come over to G. So what one is left to go with A? Right, E will fold over to A. Okay, let's look at the next one. I say cuts out the net shown and folds it to make a three-dimensional figure, a three-dimensional shape. Which three-dimensional shape does SA make? Well, let's look at it first. Now, so is this going to come up to a point and have one base? Or is this going to have two bases that are connected by faces? Right, it's going to have two bases. Now the name of the figure is going to be the base. So what is the base of this figure? Which are going to be parallel? Right, these triangles. So it's going to be a triangular prism. What kind of triangle is this? Well, in this one, all the angles are equal and all the sides are equal. So this is an equilateral triangle. So this is an equilateral triangular prism. So let's go over and find it. Right, triangular prism? Well, we know it's a triangular prism. We know it's not a pyramid. It is not a pyramid. Right, triangular prism? Or right rectangular prism? The base is not a rectangle. So that can't be it. Right triangular prism? Well, this is a triangular prism, but it is not a triangular prism, a right triangle. This is an equilateral triangle. So they did not have the correct answer there. They did not do this problem correctly. That is a mistake. Okay? So you have to be smart enough to know what kind it is, and then you go over and find it. But if I had to choose one, this one would be the closest. Okay? So here, They must have gotten it confused with this next one, because sketch a net for the right triangular prism shown below, over here. Explain how you know your net represents the prism. Okay, you can stop the video here and then you can check it with mine. Okay, so this is going to be much the same as this one up here, only instead of an equilateral triangle, you are going to have a right triangle. Okay, and I am not very good at drawing nets. I'm going to give this a try. So this is going to fold down, and the right triangle is here. Then we have the face that's sitting on the ground, and then this one is going to fold down, and we have the right triangle there. And then this one will fold out. So the one I just did is this one right here. Okay. And then another one will fold out this way. Okay. And that would be this one right here. Okay. So that's my attempt at a net. Okay. Doesn't have to be pretty, just has to organize your thought. Okay, thank you.